It's Johnny Two-Face here, back with another reaction video. This time I'm reacting to r/Clevercomebacks Do Not Drink the Andrew Tate Potion by MK. Okay, that's a bit of a... Okay, it's MK, I'm not going to question it. I don't know why I'd try to, but yeah, it's up to you if you like Andrew Tate or not, it doesn't matter. Yeah. If you've seen me react to MK videos, you should know by now what their their channel is like. Especially since I gotta start going on Reddit again. Yeah, there's not much I can add to this. So it's been a little bit since I've reacted to any MK videos. So the link to the original video will be in the description down below. Please go and subscribe to MK. By now you should know how good their channel is if you're a big supporter of them. You know, a channel that looks up the best finds the best clips from subreddits, like no matter what the subject. But anyway, I'll let you go over to MK yourselves and find out. My reactions just give a taster of what their YouTube channel has got. So without wasting much more of your time, let's get this up on screen, and yes, that is the first frame. Oh, and it's definitely from Andrew Tate himself, the blue tick. Right, let's get into this.
I don't sleep with vaccinated women.
Yay! The vaccines work!
Wow.
Party at my house on Friday. Don't come if you're ugly.
Sorry to be judgmental, but oh, hi Jack. Really? I know I look rough around the edges, but bloody hell, this is no Mona Lisa herself. Wow. I'll love to. I can't wait for the reply to this one.
How can you host a party that you won't attend? Well, that's easy. It's called event management.
Yeah.
If you over 25 and don't have a baby yet, you're missing out.
JOMO, the joy of missing out.
Wow.
It's like those people who say you're selfish for not having kids. Like, oh no,
wow. Really? There are people called late settlers. Oh my god. Oh, and here I thought the education systems in most countries was supposed to be getting better, but it just seems to be getting worse and worse. But that's how it looks anyway.
I put myself first.
Wow.
What a horrible existence this will be for me. Meanwhile, in a world where someone can get riled up over a video about cooking food.
Too much butter, wrong pan used, didn't cook the steak well enough, poor choice of toppings. You should also never smack a steak like that. Everyone knows that a modern cook drops down to the steak's level so they're nice eye-lined and you're respecting them and talking to them like, hey, I don't appreciate your behavior.
Okay, Gordon Ramsay.
I know Gordon Ramsay doesn't sound like that, but he should. It would be cooler.
Yay! This millennial got hit by a city bus and can finally pay off her student loans.
It's really hard watching other people live out your dreams.
Your dream is to get hit by a bus?
Wow.
Oh no, please! I'm talking about the
Yeah, it's like that. It just reminded me of that joke. Sorry, this is probably a bad place to say this, but if you ever watch the British TV series of Red Dwarf, or the American one, I don't know if anyone knows about the American one. It's probably been flushed out of existence. There was a joke where Lister says, like, he's dying of cancer. He's got cancer from his medical scan. And Rimmer comes in and goes, hey, at least you get some warning. What do the rest of us get? Mind that bus. What bus? Splat. I don't know why, it just suddenly reminded me of that for some reason. But really? You're saying, yay, that someone got hit by a bus. Wow. I just don't know what to say to that.
Driver, at the cosmetic lane, we present to you earlobe rejuvenation. Because it turns out that's nicer to hear than dissecting a part of your body. Earlobes change with age. Like anything else, they can become droopy. They can deflate. They can even develop folds and seem collapsed. Fortunately, earlobes can be rejuvenated either with filler or surgery. California is about to wash out to sea, and you're trying to make people care about a few millimeters on their earlobes. What exactly did you want us to do, Kate? Did you want me to get a bucket to help put the water back? We're simply trying to do our job.
Oh, the ability...
Wow. I wonder if Americans are wondering which one's the more insane state, California or Florida. I bet I'm gonna get grilled to hell for that in the comments, if they're even watching my video, but oh no.
Ready to sound so professional, yet completely smacking someone down to the asphalt. Well done, Cosmetic Lab. Great job. Cosmetic Lane, damn it.
See what happens when I try and compliment you? You make me stressed.
Guys, silly but legit exercise question with the Apple Watch. How come my watch doesn't say, "It looks like you're exercising," when I make boom boom with my partner? It doesn't register workouts shorter than 3 minutes. I'll see myself out. Very weird energy coming off this interaction. Dude, you're active in r/celebrity feat. Any interaction with a caring parent would be alien to you.
Wow.
Can you imagine today's youth storming the beaches of Normandy? How pathetic are they, living a life of much more privilege and luxury thanks to our effort? It's all our own fault, really. We're the ones who have given this sort of comfort. But I'm old and too exhausted to actually acknowledge my own failings and things. Anyway, all kids are terrible. I can't imagine today's boomers doing it. All y'all do is buy commemorative Trump teddy bears and post "how to open PDF" as a Facebook status. Ever hear of the Vietnam War?
No. Who won? Go on, tell us all about the incredible work the Vietnam War did. Better yet, tell us how well your own generation treated your own generation after they came back from said war. So,
I've said it before. You may not have agreed. Most American citizens may not have agreed with the Vietnam War, but for the most part, from what I know, my knowledge might be limited to how much I know about the Vietnam War, but the American veterans that come home and received all that hate was, I would just describe those protesters as a piece of shit of how they tried to assault those soldiers coming home, taking orders from their government. I just personally think they should have gone for the politicians more than the soldiers that came back from the Vietnam War. Because people, some of them calling them baby murderers, I'm pretty sure that was just propaganda by the North Vietnamese at the time. Whether you agree with the Vietnam War or not, mostly probably won't. But a lot of those vets from the Vietnam War got so much unjustifiable hate. It's disgusting. Being spat on and citizens throwing rocks or little bits of trash or anything they can get their hands on at those soldiers returning from that war. That hatred should have been turned on the politicians, because they are the scum buckets that started it. Well, for whatever reason. Sorry, I'm just not going to go rant any longer about this, because obviously as I said, my knowledge of the Vietnam War is going to be limited, because reasons. But let's just get on before we get waffle on too
That would
long.
require you to take responsibility for yourself. And as we've noticed from the way you think about children these days, it's clear you don't really do that.
He is so good. Just the goodest kitty.
Aw.
He looks like what an AI would create if you asked it to make a photorealistic drawing of a cartoon cat. Just
To this, since I'm a big I don't get wrong, I do love dogs, but I love cats more. Go fuck yourself. Nah, just kidding. But yeah, I kind of agree, but there are cats that look like that when they're laying down, especially ginger ones. Don't get me wrong, I love dogs, but as a cat lover, oh boy, yeah.
an AI would create if you asked it to make a photorealistic drawing of a cartoon cat.
Just a 2D outline and then poof with some texture. Bard is barred. Sir Julian Fellows, November 2nd, says that only those who have been to university can comprehend Shakespeare's plays. That would
Wow.
exclude Shakespeare, then. From Professor Norman Hammond, Cambridge. You just know this man wrote this in by pen and ink, and he just dropped his pen like a microphone. Just boom, mic drop. I'm out of here, bitches. Rihanna is tired of fans playing Pokemon Go at her concerts. Yeah, well, fans are tired of Rihanna playing shows at their Pokemon gatherings.
Wow.
Introverts are like a slow website. They might be the coolest site, but usually people don't wait that long for them to open. This has been mind-blowing.
Wow.
Extroverts are like pop-ups. You know what? I think both of these are very valid.
For your information, I am an omnivert, so I'm both.
Airlines should charge by the pound. And what with countries that have other currencies, like the dollar? 50
Wow.
years ago, magazine ads and shows like The Jetsons depicted AI as helpful, even essential to everyday life. Now that AI is becoming reality, it's often depicted as adversarial and potentially threatening. One way or another, I'm gonna get ya. I'll get ya. I'll get ya. Get ya. Get ya. Get ya.
Wow.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Pixels. Well, hang on. Where's the rat? Turn your screen off.
After a long year, my husband finally believes I am ready to carry his child in my womb, to feed them with my body, to give him my whole
Okay, that's
body
one way to
for
put it.
his descendants.
Jesus, I'm proud for you.
What? Is your fiance Hannibal? Sorry, is your husband Hannibal Lecter by any chance?
You think this is a real big deal for yourself?
I'm ready to receive his seed, to become fully his. Can't wait
TMI.
to be impregnated, to he owned.
But why does the photo look so depressing? Like you are just a shadow, you're a silhouette. There is no individuality about you. You are nothing but the itemized object of his needs. And am I the only one seeing this? Like, I'm not trying to be crazy ultra feministic about this, but it looks
Wow.
depressing, and I hope they get some help about these clear, slightly manageable
Yeah,
daddy
okay.
issues. Anyway, congrats on the raw dogging. Parents from across New Jersey were out in force in Middletown, letting Murphy Democrats know that we will not stand by while they put school districts between parents and their children. School districts should be working hand in hand with parents, not forced to keep secrets from them.
Incredible.
I didn't realize 20 people was out in force. It's the incredible power of, I'm gonna say maybe 5 families at most. Oh no, an average of 4.5 houses of people. They're going to overturn everything. Oh look, it's
Wow.
the man who collects toys more than he takes care of himself, who's upset because there's words in a video game. He's right to be upset though, because the words they
Don't
and
know who
them
that
have
is.
never existed in the English language up until now.
Like, legitimately, how embarrassing for you to be triggered over pronouns.
Like, just pick one of the 3 they have available and play the goddamn game.
Thank you. I was looking for a reason to unfollow. This
Wow.
ain't an airport. You don't need to announce your exit. Bye-bye.
From the
Wow.
official Red the Angry Bird Twitter account. I'll be honest, this looks more like a troll than like a legit supportive thing. Just a totally apolitical character in cartoon medium. Just, you know, I'm not saying I'm against it. It just looks silly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give this a letter on my keyboard.
As a Yankee fan, I guess you know a lot about L's this year. I almost refunded my game when Starfield asked me for pronouns. Oh, they might imply that I'm already given up and I'm not going to give him a chance to fix things so I can still play the game because I'm totally going to play the game anyway. But I still might, do that. But, I'm annoyed about it. So, fix it because I can't handle this.
From Opera GX themselves.
Wow.
It's really nice to see these legitimate businesses just completely tanking on genuine idiots.
Everyone has pronouns, dipschmidt. It came free with your freaking speaking a language.
Hey gamers, Ubisoft here. Name a game you're proud to have 100% completed. Hey Ubi, why don't you name a game you have completed at 100% before releasing it? We will all be waiting. Remind me, how many AR-15s did Jesus own? Well, not enough to avoid being murdered by the government.
What?
Photoshop request, everyone. Can someone remove all that rubbish?
Oh yeah, that is a disgusting state of trash. Let's fix that up. Done.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba, you asked for it.
In French,
Oh, wow.
you don't say, I miss
Hang on,
you. You say,
hang on! Jesus.
Oh yeah, that is a disgusting state of trash. Let's fix that up. Done.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba,
Oh, that.
you asked for it.
In French,
Wow.
you don't say, I miss you. You say, tu me manques, which means you are missing from me. Isn't that amazing? In Texas, you don't say you all. You say y'all, which means you all. Unless there's a lot
Wow.
of y'all. Then it's all y'all, which means all you all. Isn't that amazing?
If you're an adult whose rent is less than $4,000 a month, you're still a child.
Really?
Imagine being an adult paying $4K on rent and not a mortgage.
Nice.
Shout out to Gen Alpha. Enjoy the rental market. What's it like being the daughter of the best chef in the world?
Oh, but Jamie Oliver's not my dad.
I saw that. I just love how, because if I remember right, that's Matilda, or Tilly, as some people would like to call her. I just love how she trolls her dad. It's funny as hell.
If a beautiful woman disagrees with me, I will immediately change my views. I have no principles. Well,
Okay.
maybe you should have principles. You're right,
Wow.
maybe I should. One time in
Okay.
6th grade, I
That
was
was-
being bullied really badly, and this whole circle of people gathered around me and the girl that was bullying me, and she smirked and went,
You dumb rich bitch.
and everyone was like, ooh. And I stood there for a second before pulling $20 out of my wallet, placed it in her hand, and said, buy some better insults. And I swear, the entire lunchroom rioted.
Okay.
That bully's a genius. That is the
Wow.
best method to get someone to give you money without even getting in trouble for bullying them.
Wow.
What is a woman? I am a doorknob. Allow me to explain. It's the person who covers their drink when you enter the room. Giving birth isn't as painful as being kicked on the nuts.
Have you had a baby?
No, but over the years, women say,
Let's have another one.
I
Wow.
never hear a man saying, come on, hit me in
Yeah,
the nuts
that's
again.
true.
Look, I'm sure to the average person, yeah.
What can you really say about that, really? Yeah. That's actually clever. Like, yeah, women are ready to endure the pain to have another one, for the most part. But when have you ever heard a guy saying, go on, kick me in the nuts again? Maybe if you're a Shaolin monk, maybe, because I'm just not going to go into that. But yeah, I have never heard another guy say, come on, hit me in the nuts again.
Yeah, to a dominatrix? Not really.
No.
God damn. How do you get 22 years for a crime when you weren't even at the crime scene to commit it? Ask Charles Manson.
How dare you stand where he stood?
Dumbledore has stood everywhere in this damn school. What do you want me to do? Float?
Yes, actually.
Well, I-
Wingardium
Wow.
Leviosa.
Obscene and vulgar ads are frequently appearing on the IRCTC ticket booking app. This is very embarrassing and imitating Railmin India and official kindly look into. Oh my goodness. Clothing! Gah! Hi Anand, Indian Railways Siva here. So, uses Google's ad serving tool AdX for serving ads. These ads uses cookies to target the user. Yep, that's how you pronounce that. I'm not re-recording that. T can also sound like it's official. Based on user history and browsing behavior, ads are shown. Please clean and delete all browser cookies and history to avoid such ads. Official. You know what makes this equally sad? This man probably just shares his computer with his wife, who probably has used that store to shop and buy things. I can see that she.
Possibly,
that or this person's personally gone through their catalog with no intention to buy anything. Not even being provocative, but if you think Greta Thunberg has the maturity to guide global policymaking, then you cannot objectify to Jeffrey Epstein paying 16-year-olds for sex. What? Hold the phone! What the hell? What are you saying? Based on my personal genuine reaction to that information, I can't help but agree with them. That's sarcasm. I'm being sarcastic. That's sarcasm. Children.
The planet is dying. Please do something.
Conservatives.
Well, if you're so smart, why can't I have smex with you? Checkmate.
Hi, could I get you 300-liter offer, please? Hi, no problem. What is your address? Oh, I don't know if I should be giving out personal information to a company.
Wow.
Not a problem. We will just throw a dart at the map and hope for the best, shall we? James
Wow.
can't sing for Schmidt.
Correct. I sing for money, and it's beautiful.
That's
James Blunt is brilliant with comebacks, because I think what was it? He was once on Top Gear, and Jeremy Clarkson was going through all the cars that he's owned, but he's mostly owned motorcycles, and I think Jeremy said, "Really? I didn't know you were homosexual." And James replied, "Yeah, because most of my songs are about you." Oh, that got Jeremy back, because he said, the only thing Jeremy could say was, "I got all sorts of lyrics going through my head now." The fact that it's just funny that Jeremy called him a homosexual for owning motorcycles, because he's a car guy and thinks that anyone who owns a motorcycle hasn't really got much of a brain. That's in Jeremy's eyes, not mine, because each to their own. Called James Blunt accused James Blunt of being a homosexual, and James Blunt, who is married to a woman as far as I'm aware, just said, "Yeah, most of my songs are about you." That is one of the funniest comebacks I've seen on Top Gear.
The only song of his I actually know. Ew, no skin's dire. Yeah, I guess we just broke. Yeah, go get a job. Don't play Dota. Nah, Dota first, job fourth. Wait, what is second or third? Your mom and sister. I post more memes than selfies, because I'd rather see y'all smiling than coming. Especially when you look like Mads Mikkelsen. Not with that BMI.
Oh, ouch. BMY.
A House member rubbed Speaker Nicholas Longworth's bald head, saying, "Nice and smooth. Feels just like my wife's bottom." Longworth then rubbed his own head and said, "Indeed, it does. Why do men not?"
Wow. That's one way to put it.
Self-fast. Gotta get home to the woman I love. Incredible work, managing to both demean someone and call yourself out on your discrepancies at the same time.
Choose wisely. You need to find yourself a wife who dreams of this and not this.
I'll be honest, that photo on the left reeks of Instagram vanity. You just know if you're taking that photo, you're gonna be there for a solid hour. Also, this person is a great example that, hey, just because your life changed, aka you now have kids, doesn't mean everyone else should change their life too, just because you're happy. But let's summarize specifically why it's ironic that this person is shaming independent, business-driven women. You You sell pictures of your butthole all over the internet. I mean, as if you'd not be thankful for having some sort of financial stability earlier on in your life before you have kids. No, women, stop! Don't try to be financially secure before you have the commitment that is raising a child for 18 years of your future. No, that's dumb! Without Googling, name something the US invented.
Medical debt bankruptcies.
Lads, I just spent £1,500 on a new sofa and just been told that it's got a 12-week delivery time. Anyone know where I stand?
Oh, probably in your living room, mate.
Google turned 25 years old today.
Oh, Leonardo DiCaprio just switched to Yahoo.
We're 29.
Oh, really? Yahoo came before Google? And they still failed? They had 4 years ahead and they still failed? Oh, no.
Yeah, Yahoo is older than Google. I should know, because I used to... That was the first search engine I used, was Yahoo.
Oh, you shouldn't have just exposed yourself like that. Pushing 30, still calling yourself Yahoo.
I will personally organize a local militia if I'm enforced to stay in my freaking house any longer.
Back in the good old days with the Great Panic.
Please, you couldn't organize a hunger strike at a fashion show.
Uses metric system. Uses metric system.
Should have said modeling agency.
Uses metric system. Uses metric system.
Uses metric system.
Uses metric system.
Uses metric system.
Been to the moon. According to Donald Trump Jr., their literal account, they think this is a solid point of argument.
What?
Oh no. Oh no.
NASA uses the metric system. How you doing, DTJ? You need a moment to sit down, you need to cry. That's okay, we got a tissue for you.
Smacks don't impress me.
Well, to be fair, Hang on, let me just go back a bit. Bearing in mind, in the UK, I don't know about other European countries or Australia, New Zealand, we both use metric and imperial. We use both. Like, for example, when we fill up our cars, obviously not the electric ones, we fill up by the litre, but its consumption is measured by the gallon. So it goes back and forth.
To sit down, you need to
But we use metric and imperial here in the UK.
cry. That's okay, we got a tissue for you.
Smacks don't impress me. Teach me how to make 30K in 2 days.
Well, it's going to involve Smacks.
Yeah,
Texas here.
yeah, pretty much.
Everyone wants to have Smacks with us.
I'm from Oklahoma here. I think you're misunderstanding the phrase "frick Texas."
Yeah.
I love what you guys
That's
are
from
doing.
Oklahoma.
Keep up the good work, Jew.
Ooh, thank you, but please refrain from using that acronym. Our organization's name is Journalist Excellence Worldwide.
Oh, no, I understand. My middle name is Kevin.
Thank you for understanding. Cake. Yep.
Atheists, if God isn't real, how do you explain walking on water?
Can you walk on water like Jesus?
Yes.
Well, show me a video of you walking on water.
I don't need to. You just need to have faith that I did. Surely you
Okay.
have faith, don't you?
It's unattractive to me when a man has never been to jail before. You're not even a man yet.
This is why y'all be getting beat up.
Now, I don't want to really say I agree with this, but I think you're inviting a certain crowd of people when you think this is the standards to get with a partner.
There is two... I hate when people say, oh, you got to be a real man. But there's no true definition of a real man. The one that I stuck with is one I got from the Godfather film, was like, a man who doesn't spend time with his family can never become a real man. There's too many definitions of what a real man should be. That's why I stick with the Godfather. Godfather's a man who doesn't spend time with his family can never become a real man. That's all. I'm just gonna leave it at that, because that is a whole kettle of fish I'm not even gonna try.
Mail! A day may come when I am not mistaken for another brown actor.
Wow.
But it is not this day. Kunal. Every time I get recognized for you, I think, man, I wish it were true. Cal,
Okay.
I have taken credit for both of your accolades in the last 2 weeks, so I guess I owe you each a photo, a half a beer, and an awkward extended hug.
Sarah, why do you have 3 accounts? Ask Reddit.
Would you
Oh,
take
wow.
a 50-50 chance at
Sorry, that previous post, that took me a second.
Sarah, why do you have 3 accounts?
Yeah, sorry, I feel like such a boxhead. I feel like such a moron. That last post, it took me a second when they said 3 accounts. Oh, that shouldn't have took me more than half a second to get that.
Ask Reddit.
Would you take a 50-50 chance at $5 million or death?
Why or why not?
Yeah. Either way, I don't have to go to work tomorrow. Yeah, optimism. Or defeatism. Or nihilism.
that is one weird
wow,
optimism.
It could be anything. If you don't have any friends, you're not an introvert. You're a problem.
If you think being an extrovert gives you the right to bash introverts for not having friends, then you are not an extrovert, you're an extrovert.
When the girl you invited over is so bored by Netflix's terrible film selection that she decides to leave.
Hello, Netflix here. Maybe because you were actually trying to watch a movie, Brian.
Wait, you
Wow.
mean
Uh-huh.
she wanted to?
Uh-huh.
I gotta go.
Male privilege is wearing the same outfit multiple times to events, while girls can't wear the same dress twice, no matter how cute it is. There isn't a single straight man on earth that cares if you wear the same cute dress twice. The negative comments will come from other women. Honestly, I don't even think this is like...
Oh, I'm probably gonna get rolled for this, but this man is correct.
thoughts that many women actually have about clothes themselves. Please, be honest in the comments. Do you think this is such a common belief that men are the ones who actually, force women to wear different clothes? Am I just a sheltered little bitch boy? I can't comprehend how anyone would encourage someone to engage in fast fashion. Twitter sure is something else.
I think you mean X. Hey, if he can dead name his own child, I can dead name his stupid ass app. Schmidt's gonna be called Twitter until it fully crashes. My siblings had a
fair
fight
enough.
once, and it went like this. Tyler.
Anything that comes out of your mouth is stupid.
Sam.
Tyler. To this day, I still laugh out loud in inappropriate settings because I randomly think of it. The day my husband asks me to pay halves on rent is the day I pack my bags.
Yeah, and go where? You can't even afford half the rent.
Yep.
Christ, bros, it's over. A believer does this. An atheist does this.
Oh, amazing. God answered the believer's prayers by sending him an atheist to build a boat. The Lord works in mysterious ways.
Wow. Okay, and that'll do it. This has been another great video by MK, and wow. r/Clevercomebacks never fails to disappoint. So anyway, if you like this reaction, please like, comment, and subscribe. Sorry, alarm, because I am recording this at 7:20 in the morning, and my alarm just went off. Good way to end the video. So if you like this reaction, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.